presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Mike in Southern California. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, nice to talk to you again. And I have to start out and first tell you, I love this trading room. This thing is great. This app, it works great. And getting all the information, you're like instantly there. No delay, nothing. That's
I know.
great.
I appreciate your growling problem with us.
Your channel is in my pocket all day long. It's wonderful.
Thank you, man.
Again.
Thank you.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We have 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF, folks. Let's make it a great one. You are what you believe you are. Humans are powerful magicians. You have the power to make yourself what you are right now, but it's not your reasoning mind that controls your power. It's what you believe. Oh, yeah. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 32, NASDAQ down 21, S&P's off 4, gold contract down $2.90, trading at $18.12 an ounce. We have silver up 59 cents, $23.44 an ounce. Light sweet crude down $1, $80.19 a barrel. Notes and bonds. A 10-year note up 2 ticks, trading 114.21. The 30-year up 13 at 129.29. And King Dollar. King Dollar's down at 212 ticks, trading 104.516. The euro's at 105, the yen is at 134, and the British pound is at 122 to 1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at it. What do you have? Well, you're going to have a rejection of lower price, and you're going to have lighter volume. So bottom line, if you're out here this morning, I got to put this E-mini up because when the jobs number come out, the jobs number, folks, they were looking for 200,000 new jobs. They got 260,000 new jobs. And you can see this, you talk about a downdraft. This was a very quick downdraft on the S&Ps. We went from the futures there, 40.84 to 40.06. Yeah, so you gave up 78 points at about a heartbeat. That being said, guess what, man? Your bottom line, you're all the way back up topside. And now when you're up topside, and what you're going to have here is that you're going to have a rejection of lower price with lighter volume. Now, that's the positive side. The negative side, this battle is going to continue here, folks. And the reason being is this. You're coming into the downdraft that was created out here on the 13th of September, okay? So it's like, okay, bottom line, you're coming into that level. It's going to take quite a bit to get through that level. Now, that being said, what you do have is that we have a confirmed ABC structure up in the S&P. We have a confirmed ABC structure up in the Qs. Because what had happened, you knew the one on the S&P. On the Qs, what ended up happening, folks, is that we took the B point out on Wednesday. You took it out with volume. You did volume of 74 million versus 73 million. So the bottom line, that's an ABC up also. And that ABC structure actually will go over the 311 mark. That's the mark that the S&P is looking to go for. That mark is this September 13th. That's your benchmark. That's September 13th. That's the bottom line. We're going to take a look at the dollar, and it's still all about the dollar. There's no doubt about it. I think it's going to, we're going to be back and filling, fighting, in a big way. So with the dollar down out here, the dollar popped when the jobs number come out, and then bottom line gave it up. And, you can see how the correlation inside of the dollar is so crucial for the markets. Now, let's go look at the silver market, because the silver market, bottom line, just shook off everything, okay? And what we have with the silver market right now, let's see. Okay, so we're on March silver now. We take a look at silver. Look at this, man. Oh, baby, this is sweet. Okay, so I think we got an ABC up here in silver. Let's see this. We do. So let's look at this. So you got a ballpark this thing, 21.50. It's a good one. You get $3.50, $3.30. What's that? That's 24. Oh, we're getting close to it. 24.20. 24.20 is the number. Let's go to our man John in Philly. John, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Tom, welcome back from your trip.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you gotta love this, John. So one of my buddies gets all of us together, folks, right? So picture this. We had a Christmas dinner, and there were like 20 of us, and the 20 of us, though, have been together since like the 5th grade. So it was, you can imagine, we're all like 70 years old now, 72. We had a blast. That's the bottom line. So it was great.
My, that's
pretty amazing.
That sounds terrific.
Yeah. So copper, right, John?
Yeah. Background, Tom. I am still long. At least one of.
Did I just lose him? I think I did. Okay, so he'll call back. But if we take a look at his copper contract, it looks really good, man. I mean, copper had a huge sign of strength on Wednesday. You got him?
Okay, are we back?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Tom. Yeah. So I'm long copper from October 3rd. Been hanging on to this for a while.
Okay.
Do you see anything in price and volume that gives an answer to the question, is now the time that we're going to rally past $3.90 to $4?
So let's just look at this. Let's see what kind of retracement we did here. So if I take this at the beginning of that run there, let's say right there, that did a 0.618, so that means you can go past it. Okay, that's cool. So if we take it like that, you can see I just took this, John, from the 19th of October and to the top, and so it did exactly a 0.618 retracement. So that is saying that you can get over that high. And then if we, why is it? Okay, so now let's do, if I did it this way, you get HG, 1 second, sorry. Okay, so now if we did 394, wow, that's a lot. 1 second, this is good. So you got 94, so I get 61. It's gonna get you 420. That's, yeah, this is what this is saying, John, is that this, I mean, you know, we'll see on the volume, but 420 is game on this thing, and we know how this goes. I mean, the reality, once it took out this 377, right? You get that sign of strength there. Yeah, this is telling me this is game, man. You know, yeah.
Tom, just a parting shot. The buyers of BHP and Freeport seem to think that's coming.
Yes, and SCCO. I'm with you. Cooking, man.
Thanks so much.
Have a great weekend, a safe weekend. Stay right there, folks, and come right back.
Currencies, commodities, and bond markets are as important as ever right now with how they're driving the volatility in equity markets across the globe, which is why it's a great time to try out Teddy Kegstat's Tiger Forex Report. Teddy Kegstat breaks down the Forex markets every Monday using his 30-plus years of experience as a trading veteran of futures, Forex, stocks, and options. Teddy releases his weekly Tiger Forex Report every Monday morning with coverage of all the major currency pairs, including the dollar index, the euro dollar, pound dollar, dollar Swiss, dollar yen, as well as many more, and he also has weekly coverage of the crude oil market and the 30-year T-bonds, as they both influence Forex markets tremendously. When you sign up for the Tiger Forex Report, you also gain instant access to Teddy's 60-minute webinar archive he just hosted, Forex Strategies and Fundamentals, What is Behind the Tiger Forex Report. For all the details and to start your 30-day Tiger Forex Report subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the market's open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Everything in the universe is governed by the Fibonacci sequence. This mathematical principle is responsible for everything from the most aesthetically pleasing artwork to patterns in the stock market. To stay on top of stock patterns you can take advantage of, sign up for the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter at TFNN.com. When you subscribe, you'll get a weekly report from veteran day trader Larry Pesavento on stocks you need to pay attention to. And you can trust Larry's analysis. After all, he's got 45 years experience as a day trader. Larry will also provide daily charts, videos, and data on the key markets that he's tracking. Expect notifications from Larry on market movement you need to act on at any time. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. Subscribe to the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter today. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. There it is. They went to Sherwin-Williams. They got the green paint, folks. You got to love this market, man. So the Dow's up 82. NASDAQ is up 7. S&Ps are up 2.5 right now. Let's go take a look at some of the higher volume equities out here. This will be a low volume day, which is great for the market, by the way, if you want the market to go higher. So you get Advanced Micro down 173. Carnival's up 5 cents. You got Facebook up 352. NVIDIA's down 214. Peloton is up 140. That's coming back from the dead somehow. We got Wells Fargo down $1. PayPal is down 325. We go inside the NDX 100. We take a look at the NDX 100. And the winners, well, that's a new one. What is this? Infraze Energy. Oh, that's weird. Why does that even come up? That's strange. This is a... they got an indice come up as the top mover. Weird. JD.com's up 5.5%. Baidu's up 5. Pinduoduo is up 4.5. Taken away from it. Zscaler is down $10% rather. PayPal's down 4%. Datadog's down 3.7. And you get Zoom off 3.3. Let's go to Zscaler for a second, because this is that's quite a hit, man. This is like a 12% hit in the way down. Oh, I see. Look at. We're so used to hits now, folks. Okay, volatility. That when you actually take a look at this, it doesn't even look like a big deal. What it is that it exploded to 144 yesterday, and bottom line, the day before this, it was actually lower at 122, and so it's a one-day wonder, man. That is something else as a one-day wonder. Let's tell you that. So we were just talking to John. Let's go over and take a look at a couple of these copper stocks too. So we'll start with SCCO, which is Southern Copper. Let's put this on a weekly. Okay, so on a weekly, yeah, all these stocks are doing the same thing, which is pretty cool, man. So on the weekly right now, you don't have this is going to be one of these other folks too, that you don't have the volume for an ABC up. Because what happens is that when you're this close, like the tops of these, the first top that was established the week of the 11th had 10 million. Then the next week we had 6. Now this week we're going to have 6.4. So you could say, yes, that took that over with. But when they're that close in price, I use to be the most conservative, I use the highest volume when they're that close, meaning 61.14, versus 61.89. So, but that being said, yes, you're in the range. Once SCCO got back inside $54, what was happening there is that game is to $79. Let's go over to Valley. We knew we were getting a couple calls about Valley last week. I think Earl from Seminole. Bottom line is that we gapped up on Tuesday. Now, this could be an ABC up. Let's see how this is running. 35 million. 39. Okay, on a daily it's not, but let me see if we get this on a weekly. On a weekly, there you go. This is going to be interesting. 1 second. Sorry about that. Jesus. If I do this first. I always have this off. Sorry, folks. Okay, so on a weekly, 158 million. No, 143. We don't have it, but this is a good looking setup. I suspect this is going to try to make it up into this $18 area. That's how this is running out right now. And let's go into a couple of the silver stocks, because this silver market, this is when they take off, man. Yep, there you go. Mag Silver's up $40, 40 points. Yeah, 40 cents rather. Okay. $40. That'd be pretty good, huh? And yeah, it's not going to be an ABC up either. This is going to run though. This is run. You're at 1672. This wants to run to the swing mid, which is 1847. Let's go see what Heckler's looking like. Yeah, Heckler's up 18 cents, but I don't like the look of that. How that's set up, even though we went up twice. First Majestic, it's going to need more volume. See, if you're looking at some of these equities, folks, let me show you something here, because this is what I don't like to see. See this candle here that's coming in? These are last engulfings, man. And they're dangerous. Now, and what happens with a last engulfing is that you've had a trend on the way up, right? And then it opens at its low, it closes at its high after the trend on the way up, and you've already basically got the lower price and you had an expansion of volume on the way down. So let me see, RV. Let's see what other silver stocks are in here. Let's see. So if we take a look at Endeavor, I'll pull Endeavor up. Yeah. This is a nice, highly volatile stock. Oh, look at that. Endeavor. Look at that. Yeah, see, that's not moving. This is going to get interesting. So Endeavor's not moving out here. Let's go to, is this Wheaton? Yeah, Wheaton Precious Metals. Yeah, see, we still have divergence, man. This is going to get tricky because Wheaton. Oh, okay. Well, no, this is different. So Wheaton, this is good for Wheaton actually, because what Wheaton just did. See how yesterday and the day before. Okay, so the day before we had 2.9 million shares. Yesterday you had 2.8. See what happened here? It came down, rejected lower prices 1.4. That's what you want to see, folks, when you're bullish. That's exactly what you want to see, man. You get down, you have light volume, rejects lower price, and, higher volumes coming out. Now, the cool thing about Wheaton Precious Metals, folks, is this. They are the largest silver dealer, meaning that they buy silver off all the mines also. Somewhat like a streamer, okay? But they brokerage. So what happens, you can see they only have 33, this is kind of like the same thing. See this, they only have 33 employees, and they take in $1.1 billion a year. How do they like that? And see the silver? So the silver, and they're actually growing, look at this, they're growing in North America by 9% a year. South America, 3% a year. Europe, 6% a year. See that silver number, 573? That silver number, that is a middleman. And what happens is this. When silver does start moving, bottom line, they make a huge amount of money, because it's like when you have volatility, folks, and things are going up, that's when all brokers make more money. That's the bottom line. That's how it works. So that is also saying, hey, listen, man, that wants higher price. I expect it's going to get higher price. They're going to make money. And that, which is really cool about that, that's an indication. Wheaton River is an indication also where the price of silver actually wants to go. So getting the price of silver getting going, this is the building cause coming across here, I suspect, for something that's going to go a lot higher. Dow Industrials right now up 21. The Nasdaq's down 15. S&Ps are, where are you, baby? Down 5.5. Come right back.
If you want to take advantage of this sector, now is the time to subscribe to my Gold Report. The Gold Report is a comprehensive look at the metal sector as well as the markets that move gold, which is the currency and bond markets. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Every Monday morning, I publish the Gold Report with coverage of gold, silver, bonds, the XAU, HUI, GDX, as well as more than 30 different mining equities. To see for yourself the types of profitable trades that are recommended within the Gold Report, sign up now by visiting TFNN.com. Don't miss out on the next great gold trade. Sign up today.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials up 9, Nasdaq's down 22, S&P's off 6.5. And if you got to see that, the Bankman, Sam Bankman-Fried interview with Sorkin, you don't have to do anything else, folks, okay? I'd get it off your radar, period, because the guy is going to jail, and he's an amazing crook, and that's the name of the game. And he thinks he's going to talk his way out of this. I mean, this guy's going to jail for a long time, man. I mean, and like Mike Novovitz, if you saw him, I mean, he got taken for like $78 million. And what he was saying, and this is the common sense out of the deal, folks. What he was saying, he said, hey, listen, this guy worked for Jane Street. Anyone that works for Jane Street, if you saw that interview, folks, what he was claiming, he said, I was claiming, wasn't paying attention to risk. He wasn't paying attention to this, wasn't paying attention to that. If you get a job at Jane Street, folks, let me tell you something. You are at the top of the top, okay? That's the 1% of traders in the world, okay? So it's a bunch of BS. And The matter is going to be, I suspect what's going to happen is that it's going to be the Southern District of New York who will end up basically grabbing him. And if he stays in the Bahamas, the bottom line, he's going to get extradited from the Bahamas, and that's going to be the end of the story. Well, it won't be the end of the story. It'll be the end of the aspect of, him being free. One of the things I wish that Andrew Sorkin had asked him was this. He was claiming that he only had $100,000 in one bank card. And there's proof that he got $300 million when this was 6 months prior, that when he was selling parts of FTX, And anyway, you get the gist of it. This is going to be another Bernie Madoff. The difference is that the bottom line is that he thinks he can talk himself out of it. Like, yeah, I wasn't paying attention. And yeah, one of our, Tigers, Fletcher's saying that, yeah, he didn't do it by himself. He didn't. No, they're complicit all over the place. And what could have happened is this, and this is where, this happens. What could have happened is that, yeah, he didn't start this, just to basically take everyone's money. But the bottom line is that once things start going down, bottom line, he takes all that bread, and, once you take the bread, it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper, and then your history, man, So anyway, as to the business itself, we'll see where anything is left. Because as we talked about, last week, it's one big circle, and they're all lending to each other, and they're all down the tubes in a monster way. Let's get over and take a look at that gold contract. So we take a look at gold, and we know that jobs number was big. But you can see the market said, yeah, you get a big jobs number, so what? Okay, at the beginning, yeah, they make a big deal out of it. If we take a look at gold right now, I believe we got an ABC up. Let me look at this. Okay, so I'm going to have to go. Okay, let's do this number first. 1806. Oh, it's a beauty. My God. $170. That gives us, talking 1900, man. And the swing point's up there, 1900. Okay, now let me do the GLD. So if we get the volume here, we get a 1900 print. We do. Yeah, you get a 1900 print. Because the GLD is an ABC up too. You have 166. Yep, $16. This is sweet. 78. 178. Now watch this. 178 is going to actually take you over. This is something else, man. That's 167. That's 174. That's going to take us over the swing point. That's it. This is saying, man, here we go. This is saying we're going to the high. The high of, let's see. That's March of 2022. That's 193 inside the GLD. Now let me go back to the gold. I'll do a continuous contract. Oh, yeah. See what that spike is up there, because that's going to say that that's where we're going to go. We're going to go to that spike. So take this, put this on a weekly. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, that makes sense. The ABC up is 2,000, 1,900 rather, but that spike up there is 2,078, and that's yeah, same deal. So we got some action here, big time. Let's go take a look at ExxonMobil inside of the oil, because we know we get a lot of targets trading this, waiting for this to pop, and I don't want to, My take is that this ExxonMobil, is not going higher. We go through this a lot, but let me just show you this. So if you have all the volumes down the lows right now on this consolidation. Like when you take a look at it, we hit this low, that's 20 million. Then it did 20 million again. The high did 23, 20, 14. If I put this on a weekly, and I know that when we brought this up, I think it's a yearly ABC up, but guess what? On a yearly ABC up, man, I mean, you can get a lot in between it. my take is this thing's going to go back to 103. That's how this is laying out. If we do the OIH, we take a look at the OIH. The same says. See, the OIH is basically telling us the OIH wants to go back down to 284. That's how that's laid out. That's a monster high volume low that's out there. You come down. So picture we made a high with 700,000 and we made a low of 1.8 million. When you have something that's laid out like that, that's just an indication that guess what? This thing wants lower price. That's how this works out. What is going to be interesting is to see how the cap. I understand now. Here, check this out, because let's talk about this. I was having a hard time understanding how this cap works for oil. So this is how the cap is going to work in Europe for the oil folks. Right now, oil is sanctioned, and the companies that supply the oil to Europe are actually sanctioned. Okay, well, what they're going to do if they get this thing done, which it looks like they're going to get it done in the next few days, is that they're going to put a cap of $60. But what that does is that then that is non-sanctioned, so they can sell it at $60. Then it's going to be their choice whether they want to sell it or not. Now, they're already selling it at $60 because of the fact that they're sanctioned. You have to buy Russian oil at a huge discount. So now I get it, and I'm hoping you get it now too. Because isn't that pretty cool? How what happens is that if everyone gets together at the same price, right? They're Russia has their cartel, the Middle East has their cartel. Well, now what's going on? Europe is saying, okay, we're going to do a little cartel here. And the cartel is that we will buy oil at $60. And guess what? They're going to be selling it, man. So this is going to be really intriguing watching how this whole thing shakes out. That's how it works. So let's go to Newmont and take a look at Newmont. Now, Newmont's been a huge dog inside of the gold market. That being said, guess what? It's off the bottom. And it is an ABC up. So bottom line, look at this, man. Bottom line, you took out the B point, took it out with volume. What we did out here, you accelerated up. We had 13 million shares. The B point only has 9 million shares. And as soon as we come back, I'll give you that price projection on that, folks. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Folks, don't forget, we just opened up the Tiger Dollar sale. So if you come to the front page of TFNN, check out the Tiger sale. I'll, explain how this works as soon as we come back. Dow down 20, NASDAQ off 43, S&P's off 13. Come right back.
If you're looking for potential trading setups in the stock market, then Rocket Equities and Options Report is a newsletter you should try. Tommy O'Brien delivers options and equity trades when the markets present them, using a combination of fundamentals and technicals. Sign up for Rocket Equities and Options Report today with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. For all the details and to start your subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction Shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
TFNN has launched the Tiger's Den. Hosted at Discord, TFNN has been educating traders for more than 20 years with live programming hosted by a variety of professional traders during market hours. The Tiger's Den, available to all tigers and tigresses for just $1 for the year. There's no catch or added costs when you join our community of traders. Sign up today and become a part of this educational community of traders. Just visit the front page of TFNN.com.
This program is brought to you by Vista Gold, traded on the NYSE American and TSX under the symbol VGZ.
Tom O'Brien. Welcome back, folks. Dow's down 16, Nasdaq's off 38, S&Ps are off 11, and let's go back to Newmont. We take a look at Newmont, this ABC structure on the way up. So we have here is that you got the 40, let's say call it 47, the B. It's $10. It's a $10 A to B. Yeah, this is action, man. You got $55, $54. Right now you're at 48. So let's put this up. It's about time, but the bottom line, this is good. $54. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, this will be interesting. Look at. So this will just get inside the range. The top to get back inside the top of the range is 53.26. So, you know, bottom line is if it does that ABC structure up, it has a good start. Now, if you want to hear something see something that's crazy, watch this. Let's put this back. This could get really wild. I'll put this back 5 years on a weekly. Yeah. So, you know, you heard me many times talk about speculating about Head and Shoulders, right? So watch this. I got to do this because this is like something else. Okay, so if we put this would be, I mean, if we really get an extraordinary run in the gold market, right? This could just be, this is setting up like a monster head. You come all the way up. Hey, we'll see what happens. When you do look at markets, folks, what seems to happen, you know, is that I remember at one point I was always looking for Head and Shoulders, and when you speculate like that, man, they can be everywhere. That's the reality. They seem to be absolutely everywhere. Let's go take a look at the small caps. For the small caps, they've been actually positive all day long. You know, they were the first ones to go positive. Let's put it that way. Now, the difference in the small caps. Now, this is what's a problem when you actually get too high, because it's like the Nasdaq and the S&P definitely rejected lower price, had lighter volume, all of the bit, right? This particular one, when you're actually looking at it now, what you're actually looking at is you're pushing it to the highs now, and the volume is contracting, and that's what you don't want to see. But that's what you're getting out here. Let's go take a look at Tilray for a couple of the tigers out here. And, you know, they did just come out with, you know, it's going to be interesting looking. Constellation Brands, I mean, they know what they're doing. You know, because of the fact they come out, there was a study that comes out that the booze business did, folks. And what they're saying is that because the pot business is legal in so many states now, that 60% of the people that smoke pot are drinking a lot less. So you get Tilray. See if all of them are going like this. Tilray's up like a big. Tilray's, in fact, going to be an ABC up. Let's look at this. Okay, so let's see what we have. Yeah, it's an ABC up, and it's a beauty, man. $4.44. That's only $2. It's all right. $2 is $2. $2.20 to be exact. So that's $5.80. Let's see what it said. $5.80. Okay, so this is a long way to go. Well, hey, listen, 580's game, though. You get 580, and what that's going to open up on Tilray is like 908. Let me see if is Cannabis. Is all these things moving? We're going to get. Oh, they're all moving. I got it. So, okay, You got Canopy moving. Put this up. Yeah, looks like they're going to be off the bottom. And Canopy had a low of 226. That was like 2 months ago. You're pushing now with volume, man. They're pushing with volume. So let's see what the news is. There's got to be news here somewhere. Yeah, well, that news is that Canopy's laying off and restructuring the company. Yeah, people are still looking for this to, bottom line, be legal. I think these stocks are going to have, like, an extraordinary hard time, bottom line, really get any type of traction. It's a weed, man. The bottom line is that when you actually look at the context of how much they're selling it for, like in Florida, it's still medical, but the prices are the cheapest I've seen it is on a sale is like $105 an ounce, right? In Boston, it's legal, and it's $100, $110 an ounce all over the place. So that's telling me that they're not going to make money, man, because the bottom line is that it's going to get down to $50. It's like, did you see in New York? So check this out. This is really crazy. In New York, they were expected to have their dispensaries up January 1st. Well, they only gave away the licenses. They only gave away 30 licenses last week. So the story on the Bloomberg is that there's 750 tons of pot that's waiting to be sold, okay? I can't even imagine it. I mean, until, and it might be Constellation Brands that understands branding, right? That will be able to basically get some traction going, because it would seem to me that is the only way that they're actually going to try to, that they'll make money. Because other than that, it just, the prices just keep going down, 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 and they will. And up in Massachusetts, you can grow your own. But why even grow your own if you get it at $100 an ounce, right? It'll probably be $50 an ounce. Anyway, you get the gist of it. I think it's a business that everyone thought, including myself, that there'd be a huge amount of money in. I mean, yeah, it just seemed it, right? And except that, I went back and looked at a couple of shows even 3 or 4 years ago, and I was saying the same thing then. Oh, it's a weed, so we'll find out. That's what it seemed. That's what it's come down to. It's a weed. It's in your backyard, But when you think of vices, when I think of vices, one of these companies will get it together. We weren't around in the 30s, but you can imagine that in the 1930s, when they really started doing it, someone figured out what, you get Jack Daniels first, and you get Chivas, and you got, whatever you like to drink. That's where they basically start saying, okay, I have a brand. This brand is better than other brands. This is what it is. Could you imagine how much money the marketing is going to cost, though, to basically get people educated in that context? I mean, it's going to be a long time, man. That's the bottom line. Let's go take a look at Amazon. Amazon's got some heavy restructuring going on. So what they did out here today, let's see what Amazon's doing. Okay, so Amazon's bouncing along the lows, but it looks like it wants to get off that low. So what Amazon did out here today, oh, look, they're all retiring. So let's see, Amazon top media executive Jack Blackburn plans to retire at the end of at the start of 2023. And he's overseen that division for and the division will be overseen by 2 current executives who report directly to the chief executive officer, Andy Jassy. Mike Hopkins, who's now in charge of Prime Video, Amazon Studios, and Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer will continue his current role. Steve Boom, who leads music and podcasting, will also take command of the Audible, Twitch, and games business. The transaction will be effective January 1st. You think they'd just say, okay, man. But this guy, Andy, he's making some moves, man, on Amazon in a big way. Folks, come over to our website at TFNN, and you are going to see right on the front page, you're going to see that Tiger dollar sale. As soon as we come back, I'll explain it to you.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Everything in the universe is governed by the Fibonacci sequence. This mathematical principle is responsible for everything from the most aesthetically pleasing artwork to patterns in the stock market. To stay on top of stock patterns you can take advantage of, sign up for the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter at TFNN.com. When you subscribe, you'll get a weekly report from veteran day trader Larry Pesavento on stocks you need to pay attention to. And you can trust Larry's analysis. After all, he's got 45 years experience as a day trader. Larry will also provide daily charts, videos, and data on the key markets that he's tracking. Expect notifications from Larry on market movement you need to act on at any time. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. Subscribe to the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter today. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Dow is flat, Nasdaq is down 33, S&P's off 10. And folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, we do this a couple times a year. Last one we did July 4th. We get the Tiger Dollar sale. The way the Tiger Dollar works is that you can buy $500 worth of Tiger Dollars, and we give you $600, which is a 20% bonus. Or you can buy $1,000, and we give you $1,300, which is a 30% bonus. And then the max is that you can buy $1,500, and you get $2,100, which is a 40% bonus. Now, they're good for all product at TFNN. They're totally transferable. In this particular one, you'll not only get, a good discount, and you can see that tiger mug. We have tiger mugs that we're going to basically give with every order. Pretty cool little tiger in the front. On the other side of it has TFNN, educating investors. So check it out. This is good until December 12th. We've just put it up this morning, last night, actually. It's good. So check it out. If you do have newsletters right now, it makes sense to get them because you save a fortune. If you're going to get them in the future, you're going to go to one of Larry's workshops, whatever. You know what I mean? Just check it out, because the next one won't be until next July 4th. Market-wise out here, what we did out here, we take a look at this S&P first, and what we have with the SPY, we get a rejection of lower price, man. That's the bottom line. So it held the range. This is going to get really interesting. It held the range. Now the ABC structure on the SPY is going to get interesting, because the number was 411.03. Now, we've hit 410, you know. That being said now, this is where the differential is. We didn't have an ABC structure up in the Qs, and now we do. And it's a good one, man. So the Qs, let me get to that one. So the Qs, we got 293, and you got, so 39 approximately, or approximately 40. 40 is going to get you 320. And the swing point there is 311, and then the next swing up there is 320. So this thing wants to go, man. That's the bottom line. Don't forget about the Tiger Dollar sale. Always remember, folks, the bear can claw your heart out, the bull can run you over, and thank God there's always another trade. Health, happiness, and prosperity. Have a great weekend, a safe weekend. Come back and visit Tommy Monday morning. Kicks us off 9 in the morning. Great show, folks. We'll get him, folks.